always left a key beneath the flower pot. You said it meant I never had to knock, and that I would always have a way home. The key beneath the flower pot was waiting by your door. The little brass had lost its shine, but I remembered what it was for. The roses climbed the railing, the curtains moved inside. I almost heard your gentle steps come walking to my side. The street was quiet, warm and blue. The evening smelled of rain and you. One little key inside my hand unlocked the life we once had planned. The key beneath the flower pot still opens every memory, every room and every light. Still holds what you once gave to me. The key beneath the flower pot still waits where love began. Though I no longer cross that door, my heart still knows the way back in. The way back in. We used to sit beside the stairs and talk until the morning came. You placed that little key in mine and softly whispered out my name. You said, no matter where you roam, this little house will be your home. I held you underneath the light and promised I would come each night. The paint has faded from the wall, the vines have grown across it all. But every time I pass that place, I see the moonlight on your face. The key beneath the flower pot still opens every memory, every room and every light. Still holds what you once gave to me. The key beneath the flower pot still waits where love began. Though I no longer cross that door, my heart still knows the way back in. If that old door opened tonight, I know I'd find you in the light and place that little key once more inside your hand beside the door. Beside the door. The key beneath the flower pot still keeps our old love safe for me. Every room and every light still guards our tender history. The key beneath the flower pot will never lose its way. And if you leave that light on once, I'll find my way back home someday. That little key still waits for me. That old front door still holds our dreams. The years may go, but love stays true. Every road still leads to you. The key key beneath the flower pot, waiting there, still leads me home to you. My love stays true. You left your handkerchief on the cable car. I found it after you stepped away and kept it because it still smelled like your perfume. A handkerchief on the cable car, white beneath the evening star. I found it resting by the seat where you had sat so close to me. The bell rang softly through the rain. The city rolled beyond the pane, but all I held inside my hand was one small piece of what we planned. The hills went rising through the blue, each corner carried thoughts of you. And every time the brakes would cry, I saw your face in passing lights. A handkerchief on the cable car still tells me where my memories are. Every fold and every thread keeps the tender words you said. A handkerchief on the cable car still carries your perfume from afar. Though you vanished down the street, your little memory stayed with me. Stayed with me. We rode from morning into night, past painted homes and harbor lights. You leaned your head against my side and watched the city slowly glide. You said, "Remember this old line," and how your hand was holding mine. Then at the final stop you smiled and disappeared into the crowd. The cable cars still climb the hill, the evening bells are ringing still, and every white cloth in the air makes me believe you're waiting there. A handkerchief on the cable car still tells me where my memories are. Every fold and every thread keeps the tender words you said. A handkerchief on the cable car still carries your perfume from afar. Though you vanished down the street, your little memory stayed with me. If the town. Throughout the town, a handkerchief on the cable car still keeps our little journey warm. Every fold and every thread brings to life the love we had. A handkerchief on the cable car still guides my lonely heart from afar. And wherever those rails may lead, your memory rides along with me. That cable bell still rings tonight. That little clock still shines in white. The hills may rise, but love stays true. Every line still leads to you. A handkerchief on the cable car, ooh, riding through, still carries me back home to you. Home to you. Home to you. You left a rose beside the record player. It dried before I found the courage to play our song again. A rose beside the record player, red as the dress you wore. It waited there through quiet nights beside my bedroom door. I placed our favorite record upon the silver wheel. The needle touched, the room grew warm, and everything became real. The music crossed the empty room like summer rain and sweet perfume, and with each word the singer knew my lonely heart remembered you. A rose beside the record player, a song we used to know. One brings back your tender smile, one takes me long ago. A rose beside the record player still waits where you once stood. Though all its petals faded, it loves you like I always would. Ooh, I always would. We danced beside the window, the curtains moving slow. You laughed when I stepped on your shoe and would not let me go. The street outside was sleeping, the clock had nearly turned, but in your eyes beneath that light, a little forever burned. The years can dim a photograph, but not the sound of how you laughed. And every time that record plays, you walk into my room again. A rose beside the record player, a song we used to know. One brings back your tender smile, one takes me long ago. A rose beside the record player still waits where you once stood. Though all its petals faded, it that little rose, or change the place where our song goes. Some things are meant to stay behind, to guard the love we could not find. Stay behind. A rose beside the record player, a song that still feels new. One keeps our old room glowing, one keeps me close to you. A rose beside the record player still waits through every night. And when that old song starts to fade, your memory stays inside. That little rose still waits for you. That old sweet song still plays so true. The petals fade, but love remains. I hear your voice inside the refrain. Rose beside the record player, who beside our song keeps your memory playing on. There was always a little light above her door, even after the whole street had gone dark. It felt like it was waiting for me. The light above her door was glowing through the rain. I crossed that quiet avenue to see her smile again. She waited by the curtain, a ribbon tied in blue. And when she stepped into the night, the whole street shone anew. The cars went slowly passing by. The moon was pale above the sky, but all the light I needed then was in her eyes when she said my name. The light above her door still burns inside my heart. It guided me through every night before we fell apart. The light above her door still shines the way it did, though time has closed that old front gate. My love still waits within, still waits within. We walk beside the houses, past gardens wet with dew. She held my arm and whispered, I only dream of you. We stopped beneath the lamplight, too shy to say goodbye. She kissed my cheek and hurried home beneath the silver sky. The pain has faded from that place, but not the memory of her face. And every time the night turns blue, that little light still leads to you. The light rings inside my heart.
It guided me through every night.
Before we fell apart,
the light above her door
still shines the way it did.
Though time has closed that old front gate,
my love still waits within. If I could walk that street once more, I'd stop beneath her little door. And when that golden light appeared, I'd tell her everything I fear. Ooh, everything.
the light above her door
still burns through every year.
It keeps the memory of her love
Forever warm and near.
The light above her door
will always shine for me.
And if she ever looks outside,
I hope my heart she'll see
that little light
still shines tonight.
That old front door
Still feels so right.
The years may go,
but love stays near.
I still see her
Waiting there.
the light above her door
Ooh, shining there.
still tells me she remembers.
Ooh, everywhere.
The light above her door shining there still tells me she remembers. Still tells me she remembers.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
The telephone rang just after midnight. I knew it was her before she spoke. Some voices never leave your heart.
Her voice on the telephone line came softly through the dark. She said my name so tenderly, it lit a little spark. The city slept outside my room. The clock was nearly 2, but every lonely mile between us disappeared when she said, I miss you. The wire carried every sigh across the sleeping streets that night. And though I could not see her face, her voice could fill the empty space. Her voice on the telephone line still rings inside my heart. Every word she whispered low made distance fall apart. Her voice on the telephone line still sounds so warm and true. Whenever midnight finds me, I still listen there for you. Listen there for you. She spoke about the station, the rain outside her door, She said she kept my photograph inside her dresser drawer. I told her I would meet her when summer came again. She laughed and said, I'll count the days until you hold my hand. The years have changed the telephone, the old exchange is nearly gone. But every time a late bell rings, my heart remembers everything. Her voice on the telephone line still rings inside my heart. Every word she whispered low made distance fall apart. Her voice on the telephone line still sounds so warm and true. Whenever midnight finds me, I still listen there for you. The final night she called my name. Her voice was soft but not the same. She whispered, please remember me. Then silence crossed the line quietly. Ooh, remember me. Her voice on the telephone line still reaches through the years. Every little word she spoke still sounds so warm and clear. Her voice on the telephone line will always call me through. And whenever midnight finds me, my heart still answers you. That midnight call still rings tonight. Her gentle voice still feels so right. The line went still, but love stayed true. My heart still answers you. Her voice on the telephone line calling through still brings my heart back home to you. Ooh, home to you.
The drugstore used to leave one light burning after closing. That was where you waited for me. On the night I finally learned what love could be.
Last light at the drugstore, glowing softly through the glass. You were standing by the doorway, watching midnight traffic pass. A little rain was falling, your coat was buttoned high. You smiled when I came running underneath the cloudy sky. The city made a quiet sound as silver drops came falling down. And every word I meant to say was written in your eyes that day. Last light at the drugstore still shines inside my heart. It saw the night you held my hand and promised not to part. Last light at the drugstore still glows the way it knew. Though all the signs have changed with time. That light still leads to you. Still leads to you. We shared a cherry soda at the counter near the wall. The radio played softly as the shadows started long. You folded up the paper straw and drew a little ring, then said, "Perhaps one day, my love, you'll give me such a thing." The years have covered every trace, but not the sweetness of your face. Whenever one small window glows, my heart remembers what it knows. Last light at the drugstore still shines inside my heart. It saw the night you held my hand and promised not to part. Last light at the drugstore still glows the way it knew. Though all the signs have changed with time, that light still leads to you. If I could stand there one more night beneath that small familiar light, I'd place a ring inside your hand and keep the promise we once planned. We once planned. Last light at the drugstore still guards our memory. It keeps the girl I loved that night forever close to me. Last light at the drugstore will always guide me through, and every road beneath its glow will bring me home to you. That little light still shines tonight. That cherry drink still tastes so sweet. The years may pass, but love stays true. Every road still leads to you. Last light at the drugstore, ooh, shining through, still brings my heart back home to you. Ooh, home to you.
You placed a coin beside the fountain. You said we should come back for it someday, when all our wishes had come true.
The corn beside the fountain was shining through the rain. I found it near the marble edge and softly spoke your name. We stood there one September beneath the evening blue. You closed your eyes and made a wish, then asked me to wish too. city lights were warm and low. The water caught their golden glow. And when that little coin fell through, I wished for every year with you. The coin beside the fountain still keeps our wish alive. A little silver memory that time could not divide. The coin beside the fountain still waits beneath the blue. Though all my dreams have changed with time, my oldest wish is you. My wish is you. We met there every Sunday and watched the water shine. You brought a flower for your coat, then placed your hand in mine. You said, if we should lose our way, come back to this old place. Then kissed me softly by the rail, with moonlight on your face. The fountain wears a newer stone, but every wish still feels our own. And when the evening water falls, I hear your gentle laughter call. The coin beside the fountain still keeps our wish alive. A little silver memory that time could not divide. Oh, the coin beside the fountain still waits beneath the blue. Though all my dreams have changed with time, my oldest wish is you. If I could make one wish tonight, I would stand beneath that light. And when the silver touched the blue, I'd ask the world to bring me you. Bring me you. The coin beside the fountain still guards our memory. A little wish from long ago still lives inside of me. The coin beside the fountain will always shine us through. And every time the water falls, my heart still wishes you. That little coin still shines tonight. That fountain glow still feels so right. The years may pass, but love stays true. Every wish still leads to you. The coin beside the fountain, shining through, still keeps my oldest wish for you. Only you. Do 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 do.
tied a blue ribbon to the balcony rail. You said it would tell me when you were waiting. I looked for it every night. The ribbon on the balcony was moving in the breeze. I saw it from the avenue above the maple trees. You waited by the doorway, your hair beneath the light. And when you smiled and waved to me, the whole town felt just right. The evening traffic rolled along, the radio played our favorite song, but all the music faded through the moment I looked up at you. The ribbon on the balcony still waves inside my mind, a little piece of summer blue that time could never hide. The ribbon on the balcony still calls me from above. Though that old house is far away, it still belongs to love. Belongs to love. We walked beside the garden wall, past windows glowing down the hall. You told me all the dreams you knew, and said each one included two. Before I left, you tied that thread and softly leaned your sleepy head. You'll know I'm waiting here, you said, whenever you can see the red. The balcony has changed with time, the railing wears a newer shine, but every ribbon in the blue still turns my lonely heart to you. The ribbon on the balcony still waves inside my mind, a little piece of summer blue that time could never hide. The ribbon on the balcony still calls me from above. Though that old house is far away, it still belongs to love. If I saw that ribbon tonight, moving softly in the light, I would cross the avenue and climb those steps to be with you. Be with you. Be with you. The ribbon on the balcony still keeps our promise near. It moves through every summer wind and every passing year. The ribbon on the balcony will always guide me through, and every time it starts to wave, my heart comes home to you. That little ribbon still waves in blue. That balcony still waits for you. The years may pass, but love stays true. Every breeze still leads to you. The ribbon on the balcony waving there still brings your love back home to me. Ooh, through the air.
corner again last night. For just a moment, I thought you were still waiting there. The corner where you waited still glows beneath the rain. The little shop has changed its sign, but I still hear your name. You stood beneath the awning, a ribbon in your hair. The whole wide street was moving on, but all I saw was you standing there. The years can change the avenue and hide the things we used to do, but every evening, soft and blue, that corner brings me back to you. The corner where you waited still holds our summer night. Every window, every doorway still remembers you in white. The corner where you waited keeps one small dream alive. Though you never came back to me, my heart still waits beneath that light. Ooh, beneath that light. We walk beside the streetcars, past cafes closing down. You rested softly on my arm as moonlight crossed the town. You said the night was perfect, too beautiful to end. I never knew that one goodbye could keep returning like an old refrain. The pavement wears a different shade, the old theater lights have faded, but every promise that we made still follows me through evening rain. The corner where you waited still holds our summer night. Every window, every doorway still remembers you in white. The corner where you waited keeps one small dream alive. Though you never came back to me, my heart still waits beneath that light. Maybe love can leave a place, but never quite erase a face. Maybe one familiar street can make two distant hearts still meet. The corner where you waited still holds
you ever walk that way, leave one little light where I can see.
That old corner
Still knows your name.
that summer rain
Still falls the same. The years may go, but love
stays near,
I still see you
waiting there. The corner where you waited,
The corner where you waited still keeps your light for me tenderly.
I found an old coat check ticket in my wallet. The number was almost gone, but I still remember the night. The coat check ticket in my hand took me back to where we danced. A crowded room, a chandelier, and you were all that I could hear. Your winter coat was soft and white. You wore a ribbon tied just right. I gave the girl behind the stand 2 little coats and held your hand. The band was playing slow and low. The colored lights began to glow. You leaned your head against my chest, and every moment felt like rest. The coat check ticket faded gray and small, still brings back the sweetest night I ever can recall. The coat check ticket still keeps your memory near. One little number in my hand can bring you back each year. Back each year. We stayed until the final dance, afraid to lose our little chance. The hall grew quiet, chairs were moved, but we kept swaying to the groove. Outside, the snow was falling light. You held my arm beneath the night. We shared your coat along the way, and wished the dawn would stay away. The ballroom wears another name. The winter streets are not the same, but every time the cold winds start, that little ticket warms my heart. The coat check ticket faded gray and small, still brings back the sweetest night I ever can recall. The coat check ticket still keeps your memory near. One little number in my hand can bring you back each year. If I could claim that coat again, more slow night. One more night.
The coat check ticket
still guards our old romance.
One little number brings me home
to our first
tender dance. The coat check ticket
will never leave my side,
because it holds the winter night.
You said you would be mine.
That little ticket
still knows the night.
Your winter coat
still shines in white.
The years may pass,
but love stays warm.
I still hold you
inside my arms. The coat check ticket, ooh, one more dance
still keeps alive our old romance.
ooh, our romance.
We promised to meet beneath the clock at Union Square. I arrived before sunset and stayed until every light had gone out.
The clock above Union Square was counting through the rain. I waited by the flower stand and softly spoke your name. The evening crowd went passing, the taxis painted gold, but every minute without you made the city feel so cold. I watched the hands move slowly by, while daylight faded from the sky. I told myself you would appear with that familiar smile so near. The clock above Union Square still counts the love we used to share. Every hour, every chime takes me back to our old time. The clock above Union Square still finds me waiting for you there. Though the night has come and gone, my faithful heart keeps holding on. Holding on.
We met there every Saturday, then walked along the avenue. You wore a little yellow coat, and every light looked good on you. We shared a bag of sugared nuts and watched the department windows glow. You said, if ever we lose our way, this is where our hearts should go.
The stores now wear a different face, but nothing changes that old place. And every time the clock rings through, the square becomes a dream of you. The clock above Union Square still counts the love we used to share. Every hour, every chime takes takes me back to our old time. The clock above Union Square still finds me waiting for you there. Though the night has come and gone, my faithful heart keeps holding on. If those hands could turn once more, I would meet you as before. And when you crossed that crowded square, I'd never leave you waiting there. Waiting there. The clock above Union Square still keeps our little promise there. Every hour, every chime guards that love of yours and mine. The clock above Union Square will always find my heart still there. And if you come before the dawn, you'll find me quietly holding on. That old town clock still rings for you. That crowded square still shines in blue. The years may pass, but love stays strong. I'm still waiting, holding on. The clock above Union Square, waiting there, still keeps our promise in the air. Everywhere.
There was a bench across the station. You sat there every evening until the night your train never came. The bench across the station still waits beneath the clock. The evening trains keep passing, the doors still softly lock. You wore a coat of ivory, a flower in your hair, and every time the whistle cried, I knew that you were there. The city hurried through the rain while I kept watching every train. One little smile could make me stay until the final light of day. The bench across the station still holds a place for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, where every dream felt true. The bench across the station still knows the words we said, though every train has carried on. Your voice remains inside my head. Ooh, inside my head. One night you brought a letter, but kept it in your hand. You said that life was calling you to some faraway land. I tried to smile and understand,
but words were hard to find. The train pulled slowly from the track and left my heart behind. The years have changed the station sign, but not the place where you were mine. Whenever distant wheels appear, I feel your hand still drawing near. The bench across the station still holds a place for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, where every dream felt true. The bench across the station still knows the words we said, though every train has carried on. Your voice remains inside my head. Maybe every road must end, maybe lovers lose a friend, but every evening just past 9, I see your shadow next to mine. The bench across the station still saves one dream for you. Beneath the clock, beneath the light, my heart still waits there too. Oh, the bench across the station will keep our memory near. And if your train comes home someday, you know I'll meet you here. Beneath the clock, I'll wait for you. Through every night, my heart stays true. The trains may go, the light remains. I'll meet you there, beside the trains. The bench across the station, waiting there, still keeps a place for you. My love stays true.
We made a promise beneath the harbor clock. You said we would meet there again. No matter how many years had passed.
A promise by the harbor clock was written in the tide. You placed your little hand in mine and stood there by my side. The boats were moving slowly, the lanterns burned above, and every bell across the bay seemed made to bless our love. The evening wind was cool and kind, your ribbon floated in the night. You said wherever life may go, come back beneath this harbor glow. A promise by the harbor clock still waits beside the sea. Through every still knows its home. Still knows its home. I came back every summer at 9:30 each night. I stood beneath the iron hands and watched the harbor lights. The ferries crossed the water, the moon rose soft and slow. But every face that passed me by was not the one I used to know. The clock has counted every year, but still I feel you standing near. And when the midnight bell rings through, the whole wide harbor speaks of you. A promise by the harbor clock still waits beside the sea. Through every wave and every year, it keeps your heart with me. A promise by the harbor clock still rings inside my soul. Though time has carried you away, our love still knows its home.
If I heard your footsteps there and saw the moonlight in your hair, I would smile and softly say, I kept our promise every day.
Its little light stays true. A promise by the harbor clock will never fade away. And if you cross that harbor road, I'll meet you there someday. That harbor clock still rings for you. That silver tide still shines in blue. The years may pass, but love stays near. I'll meet you
Waiting here.
a promise by the harbor clock. Ooh, by the sea
Still keeps your love alive in